Hello friends, today we are going to discuss about 11th standard botany 2 marks important questions along with answers. So let us see. The first lesson is the living world. In this, first question is what does ICBN stand for? Means we have to tell the full form of ICBN. What is the full form of ICBN means? International Code for Botanical Nomenclature. So we will discuss about this International Code for Botanical Nomenclature. International means involving two or more countries. It is called international. Whereas the code means we are using as signals instead of letters, words and numbers. It's called code. Botanical. We all know that botany is the study of plants, whereas nomenclature is system of naming things where we are giving names to plants. So it is called nomenclature. What is the full form of ICBN? ICBN stands for International Code for Botanical Nomenclature. Second question. What is flora? Flora is the actual account of habitat, distribution and systematic listing of plants of a given area. Here flora means all the plants growing in a particular area is called flora. Means here flora is the actual account of habitat. What is mean by habitat? Here habitat means a place where an organism makes its home is called habitat. Flora has an actual account of habitat means it has the actual account of its own home. In that habitat, the flora distribution means he flora sharing, distribution means sharing, and systematic means a fixed plan or method. Systematic listing of plants, it has the systematic listing of a plants of a given area. Do you understood? Flora is the actual account of habitat, distribution and systematic listing of plants of a given area. Third question. Which is the largest botanical garden in the world? Name a few well-known botanical gardens in India. See here question. Which is the largest botanical garden in the world? Here asking the which is the largest botanical garden in the world. In the world. So that answer is Royal Botanical Garden. In short form RBG. Royal Botanical Garden at Kiev. Where is Kiev is located? In England. Is the largest botanical garden in the world. Largest botanical garden in the world. In world means you have to keep in your mind that Kiev, England. And the largest botanical garden name is Royal Botanical Garden. Royal Botanical Garden at Kiev is located at England, is the largest botanical garden in the world. So, name a few well-known botanical gardens in India. In India, it is asking India. Well-known botanical gardens in India is Indian Botanical Garden. It is located at Howrah, Kolkata. Indian Botanical Garden is located at Howrah, Kolkata. And second one is National Botanical Research Institute. It is at Lucknow. Define the terms couplet and lead in taxonomic key. Here couplet. In this question only we can understand that couplet means pair. Pair means it has if it has two characters, then it is called as pair. Couplet means also a pair. In pair it has two characters. See, couplet. The keys based on contrasting characters in a pair are called couplet. Two characters that differ in one specific way. Here, the contrasting characters means two characters that differ in one specific way is called contrasting characters. See, two characters means here pair means two Pair means two. Couplet means a pair. Pair means two. Two characters that differ in one specific way is called contrasting character. See here, couplet. The keys based on the contrasting characters in a pair means two are called couplet. Here in question only the answer will come. Couplet means pair. Pair means two characters. The keys based on the contrasting characters in a pair are called couplet. Lead. Each statement in the key is called a lead. Lead means uh, e, in lead each statement means in lead two pairs is there means in two pairs one pair one pair in this statement each statement in the key is called a lead. In this that each statement in the key is called a lead. What is mean by manuals and monographs? Manual, we all know that what is manual. We listen in our daily life also. So we read this manual. Manual is a small book designed for ready reference. It provides information for identification of number of species found in an area. Do you understood? Manual is a type of book. In that book, it provides the information about the species, how many number of species are present in our area. It's called manual. In manual, we are, it provides the information about the number of species found in our area. It's called manual. See, monograph. Monograph is a specialist book written on a single taxon. Monograph. In this only we can see the answer. Here mono means single. Mono means singular. Mono means singular. Monograph is a specialist book written on a single, any one taxon. Mono means single. It is a specialist book written in a single taxon. Single here, mono means single. What is the basic unit of classification? Define it. Species is the basic unit of classification. Species is the basic unit of classification. Species is a group of individual organisms with fundamental similarities. Here in this question, what is the basic unit of classification? Define. First we have to give the definition of a basic unit of classification. So define it means species is the basic unit of classification, and second, species is a group of individual organisms with fundamental similarities. Means here species has the individuality with in between two or more species. Individuality present in two or more species. In that species, in that individuality, but there is have some fundamental similarities located between two or more species. Have you got it? In case of they have individual organisms, but it has the similarities, fundamental similarities is present in between the individual organisms. So species is a group of individual organisms with fundamental similarities. Give the scientific name of mango, identify the generic name and specific epithet. The scientific name of mango is Mangifera indica and the generic name is Mangifera and its specific epithet is indica. You have to identify how the generic name and specific epithet we can identify between two names. So I will tell you that the first name in scientific name, the first name is called generic name and the second name is called specific epithet. Have you got it? Its generic name is Mangifera. First name is Mangifera. That is called as generic name. And its specific epithet is indica. Second name is called as specific epitheta, that is indica. First name we can represent as generic name, second name we can represent as specific epitheta. See, how are viroids different from viruses? Viroids. Viroids are infectious agents to plants. This is the infectious agents to whom? For plants. Whereas viruses are infectious agents to all organisms. Viroids are infectious agents to plants. See the difference between viroids and viruses. Viroids are infectious agents to plants, whereas in viruses are infectious agents to all organisms. Protein coat is absent. In case of viruses, protein coat is present. Viroids contains nucleic acid only. It doesn't contain any protein coat. Whereas in viruses contain nucleic acid and protein coat. Fourth, their nucleic acid consists of only RNA. See, in viroids, it has nucleic acid. In that nucleic acid, it contains only RNA. In viruses, it has both RNA and DNA. In viruses, nucleic acid has both RNA and DNA is present in viruses. What do the terms phycobiont and mycobiont signify? The algal component of lichen is called phycobiont. Algal means algae. It lives in water. We can see these algae in water bodies. The algal component of lichen is called phycobiont. The fungal component of lichen is called mycobiont. Fungal component of lichen is called mycobiont. Algal component of lichen is called phycobiont. What do the terms algal bloom and red tides signify? Algal bloom signifies the excessive growth of algae, members of Cyanophyceae, in the water bodies. This causes eutrophication. First, we have to know that what is meant by eutrophication. Eutrophication means it has the excessive nutrients like nitrogen, phosphorus. These nutrients cause an increase in phytoplankton. Algae will feed the nutrients, it grows and spreads, and then the water will turns into green. The water, the bottom of the water bodies turns into green. So we can understood that the eutrophication is causes. See, algal bloom signifies the growth of algae, members of Cyanophyceae, in the water bodies. This causes eutrophication. Algal bloom means it is one type of it. It is one type of algae that signifies the growth of algae. In algal bloom only, the excessive growth of algae will comes. This algae is the family of it is a member of Cyanophyceae in the water bodies. In this only eutrophication causes. Next, red tides. Red tide signifies the rapid multiplication of red dinoflagellates in the marine environment. The red color of Red Sea is due to Trichodesmium erythraeum. Red tides, it's also a one type of algal bloom which is very harmful to fishes and humans also. Why that red tides? In humans, it causes respiratory problems. In water bodies, the fishes will be dry. So this red tides is very harmful and it is one type of algal bloom. Red tide signifies the multiplication of red dinoflagellates in the marine environment. In the marine means it Red tides is present in water bodies only. It is also a one type of algal bloom. It is very dangerous to humans and marine organisms also, like fishes. How the red tides colors changes into red? Why the red color of Red Sea changes into red means it contains trichodesmium erythrium. Here, trichodesmium erythrium means it is a species of cyanobacteria. Here, trichodesmium erythrium is a species of cyanobacteria. See, cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria. Retice is also a one type of algal bloom. State to economically important uses of heterotrophic bacteria. Here, heterotrophic bacteria are useful in making curd from milk by lactic acid bacteria, in the production of alcohol, antibiotics, enzymes, and amino acids. Heterotrophic bacteria means hetero means a bacteria which depends on other organisms for their food. Have you understand? Hetero means a bacteria which depends on others organisms for their food. It doesn't prepare their own food. It depends on others. So it it has the um, useful things also. What is that useful things that heterotrophic bacteria has? First one is in making curd from milk. When we when we make curd in our home, we used to first warm the milk and put it on the pot. The milk changes into curd. How it changes? Because it contains by lactic acid bacteria is contains. That's why it changes into milk to curd. Second one, in the production of alcohol, antibiotics, enzymes, and amino acids. In antibiotics, alcohol, enzymes, and amino acids, also heterotrophic bacteria plays an important role. What is the principle underlying the use of cyanobacteria in agricultural fields for crop improvement? Cyanobacteria like nostoc and anebina contain dinitrogenous enzyme. Di means two. Di means two. Two nitrogenous enzyme. Dinitrogenous enzyme. It can fix atmospheric nitrogen in specialized cells called heterocyst. This cyanobacteria like nostoc and anebina contains dinitrogenous enzyme. This nostoc and anebina fix an atmospheric nitrogen in specialized cells called heterocyst. They help in improving soil fertility. Means soil fertility means the ability of soil to plant growth and providing plant nutrients, and contains biological characteristics as a habitat for plant growth. It's called soil fertility. It gives an biological characteristics and make a plant growth for a providing plant nutrients for soil fertility. This nostoc and anebina improves soil fertility. Name two diseases caused by mycoplasmas. Here, name two diseases caused by mycoplasmas. Mycoplasmas means it is a group of small parasites of bacteria that lacks cell walls and sometimes causes diseases. Is called mycoplasms. So here it is asking name two diseases caused by mycoplasmas. Mycoplasmas cause witch's broom disease in plants. I said no. Mycoplasmas cause diseases. Not always, but sometimes. Witch's broom disease in plants, pleuropneumonia in cattle, mycoplasmal urethritis in humans. See, third lesson, science of plants. First very short is, who is popularly known as father of botany? What was the book written by him? Theophrastus is popularly known as father of botany. The book written by him is De Historia Plantarum. Who are herbalists? What are the books written by them? Herbalist means the scientist who identified and described the medicinal plants. Herbal means medicinal. Medicinal plants technically are called herbalist. Herbalist means the scientist who identifying about medicinal plants, how they are described, how they are technically using these medicinal plants is called herbalist. The books written by them are called herbals. Herbalist means the scientists who describe the medicinal plants are called herbalist. The books written by them are called herbals. Why is Mendel considered as father of genetics? Mendel conducted hybridization experiments on pea plants and also introduced the laws of inheritance in 1866. After this, a considerable progress was seen in botany. So, he is declared as father of genetics. So, Mendel has conducted the experiment on pea plant and also introduced the laws of inheritance in which year? 1866. After that, he considered the progress which we are seen in botany. So, he is declared as father of genetics. Who discovered the cell and what was the book written by him? We all know that who discovered the cell. From 5th 6th class only we are going to study about this cell. So Robert Hooke discovered the cell. And what was the book written by him? The book written by him is Micrographia. Micro means a small organism which we can see with naked eye. What is paleobotany? What is its use? Paleobotany is the study of fossil plants. It helps in understanding the course of evolution in plants. Paleobotany means study of fossil plants. How it helps and how it uses. It helps in understanding the course of evolution in plants. Name the branches of botany which deal with the chlorophyllous autotrophic thallophytes and non-chlorophyllous heterotrophic thallophytes. Phycology deals with the study of chlorophyllous autotrophic thallophytes. Autotrophic, auto means it prepares their own food by sunlight. It doesn't prepare on others. In autotrophic, auto means they prepare their own food by themselves only. Phycology deals with the study of chlorophyllous autotrophic thallophytes. Mycology deals with the study of non-chlorophyllous heterotrophic thallophytes. Hetero means it depends on others for their food. Here example is algae. For mycology example is fungi. Which group of plants is called vascular cryptogams? Name the branch of botany which deals with them. Pteridophytes are called vascular cryptogams. What is meant by pteridophytes? Pteridophytes means a flowerless green plant. It is a one type of green plants in which it doesn't have any flower. It doesn't have any flower. This is pteridophytes means a flowerless green plant. It has it also called as vascular cryptograms. Pteridology is the branch that deals with pteridophytes. Pteridology is the branch that deals with the pteridophytes. Which group of plants is called amphibians of plant kingdom? Name the branch of botany which deals with them. Bryophytes are called amphibians of plant kingdom. Bryophytes. Bryophytes means it has no roots or vascular tissues. It has no roots and vascular tissues. Bryophytes are also called as non-vascular plants because it has no vascular tissues. It also called as non-vascular plants. So now we are going to discuss about this answer. Bryophytes are all called amphibians of plant kingdom. The branch of botany that deals with bryophytes is bryology. What is the basis of classification of algae? Algae are classified into three types on the basis of pigments and the type of stored food. Pigment means any colored material found in a plant. Any colored material found in a plant is called pigments. And the type of stored food. If the stored food is in green color, then it is called as chlorophyceae. It has many types of food colors. If it is in green color, then it is chlorophyceae, like that only. Yep, in case of pigments, pigment means any colored material found in a plant. Algae are classified into three types on the basis of pigments and the type of stored food. Differentiate between antheridium and archegonium. Antheridium is the male sex organ. Antheridium is the male sex organ. It is club shaped. It produces many antherozoids. Archegonium is a female sex organ. It is flask shaped. It produces a single egg cell. Name the stored food materials found in Phaeophyceae and Rhodophyceae. The stored food material in Phaeophyceae is laminarin or mannitol. The stored food material in Rhodophyceae is Floridian starch. Rhodophyceae means Rhodophyceae is also called as red algae. Rhodophyceae is also called as red algae. Is Floridian starch. What is meant by Floridian starch? Floridian starch is a one type of starch. It is generated from cytoplasm. Floridian starch is generated from cytoplasm. Name different methods of vegetative reproduction in bryophytes. Fragmentation, gymme and budding. Gymme means it is a single cell that detaches from the parent and develops into a new individual. This type of asexual reproduction is referred in case of gymme. Fragmentation means it is one asexual reproduction. It is one asexual reproduction in which a single cell detaches from the parent and develops into a new individual. Whereas budding, it is also a one type of asexual reproduction which most commonly associated in both multicellular and unicellular organisms. In budding, mention the fern characters found in cycas. Fern characters found in cycas are: fern means have roots, stems and leaves. What is meant by fern means have roots, stems and leaves. So fern characters found in cycas are circinate veneration in young leaves, presence of ramenta, multicellular male gametes, presence of archegonia in the female gametophyte. Why are bryophytes called the amphibians of plant kingdom? Bryophytes are called amphibians of plant kingdom because these plants live in moist soil. Moist soil means soil that has the right amount of water for plants to grow. Moist soil means soil that has the right amount of water for plants to grow and are dependent on water for sexual reproduction. Differentiate between syngamy and triple fusion. Syngamy. Syngamy is one of the male gamete. It released in the embryo sac fuses with the egg to form a zygote. It is true fertilization. In triple fusion, the second male gamete fuses with the diploid secondary nucleus to produce primary endosperm nucleus. In shortcut, we call it as PEN. It is double vegetative fertilization. In triple fusion, it involves three nuclei. So friends, rest of the questions will continue in next video. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.